The future of the city is really bright, really, in terms of future economic development and regeneration. There's clearly the continued growth in the city centre, whether that be New Bailey, Greengate, Chapel Street, but more recently, the joint work with the University of Salford to develop the Crescent in terms of placing innovation and industrial collaboration at the heart of how we bring forward development in that part of the city. Linking it with some of our amazing assets in that part of the city as well, in terms of Peel Park, the museum and art gallery, institutions like the Working Class Movement Library, and creating a real destination and a place that celebrates the historic importance of the city of Salford. Media City is set to double in size, and thinking about, Landsec's recent investment and involvement looking to the next 30 years and how we think beyond media in terms of Industry 4.0. So, esports, gaming, Institute of Technology, a whole host of things will be characterising what happens ultimately in that space. In Salford, we've been thinking really creatively about what can we as a local authority do to tackle this issue. And we've established a wholly owned development company which sits outside of the housing revenue account called Derive. We're using land holdings, we're using commuted financial sums from other development happening elsewhere in the city. And we're also engaging in unsupported borrowing, so using the Public Works Loans Board, for example, to actually get the finance in to deliver homes that the City Council will actually own in perpetuity. Those homes will be delivered at a Fabric First standard, so a really high standard with a view to probably transitioning them to net zero carbon homes with things like battery technology or solar panels on the roof. But ultimately, it's about creating homes that we can be proud of, that will stand the test of time, but also, that will help the people of Salford. I think it's fair to say that our townships haven't seen the attention and certainly not the investment that, I, as the Mayor of Salford, would have hoped. And for me, all of that points to the City Council intervening and, thinking about how we vision and master plan for the future of our townships, which is why we've taken recent decisions, for example, in Eccles, to purchase the shopping precinct, to work with partners, to vision, to engage, to consult stakeholders and importantly, the residents that live and work in Eccles, with a view to ultimately investing and bringing online a development partner probably within the next 12 to 18 months. So for me, now is the time for us to be thinking about how we benefit our townships of Salford. Innovation is in the DNA of Salford and the people of Salford. Some of our development partners, for example, Muse, I'm thinking about, are going to be delivering Eden. Eden is going to be a place where people will go to work. It's an office building, but it'll be clad by the largest green wall in Europe. Again, another great first for the city of Salford. So for me, things are really bright in the city of Salford when it comes to all things innovation. For me, culture is genuinely about placemaking. We all know the economic benefit that is derived from culture in terms of jobs, opportunities, how it drives forward, visitor destinations and tourism ultimately within our city. In the not too distant future, you'll see us launching We Invented the Weekend. And this is going to be a great cultural event that celebrates artists, creatives and makers from the city of Salford and beyond. And it's going to be an event that's free to access, which is really important in the middle of a cost of living crisis. But again, it's about how we animate our city and really celebrate some of the great public realm we have down at Salford Quays and Media City.